Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Letitia Crespo, and I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a woman who would like to be remembered as one who contributed something positive to society. I would like to help repair a mental health system gone wrong on so many levels, and to give hope to many of those who've lost faith in the system. I'm aware that a formal education is the key to unlocking those doors that have been closed to me for so many years. But first and foremost, I feel comfortable here at MCNY. Being a little older than the average student, that was one of my fears. You name them, I had them. I no longer do since enrolling here. I'd like to say good afternoon, President Thompson, board members, alumni, faculty, professors, and most of all, today's graduating class of 2017. As I said, my name is Letitia A. Crespo, AKA Class Genius. This is a day that I've longed for in my heart for many years, but I never thought it would be a reality. I was actually born a statistic. My mother was a teenager and a junkie when she had me. I myself became a teenage mother on my 14th birthday. Happy birthday to me. I then had to drop out of school in the 8th grade, but I did, however, take the GED and received it, the GED test and received it. There is a saying that sometimes our hard times are the things that make us stronger and wiser. The one thing I did learn from my mother is what type of parent I did not want to be. But she has since passed, and I will always love her for giving me life. The daughter I had on my 14th birthday is the one who led me to MCNY. It's funny how we raise our children and then they lead us to our destiny. She's actually an adjunct professor here teaching the master's program. Stop it, I didn't get any special treatment because of that. She actually gave me a book called The Purpose-Driven Life. And from the time I read it, I knew I had to find my purpose in life. She knew I was looking for it, and ironically, unlike all of the other colleges that function on a semester basis, MCNY functions on a purpose basis. Each class, every purpose is different in content, but when they are all put together, they become our individual purpose. It is much like a puzzle with all of the jagged different pieces, but when they are locked into place, they make a beautiful picture. My experience at MCNY is much like that of the Philadelphia Marathon that took place in March of this year. There was a 21-year-old runner, and she actually buckled. She buckled on when she got almost to the finish line. And some of the runners who ran with her actually came back and carried her. Not over the finish line, they carried her to the finish line, and she crossed on her own 2 feet. And this is how I feel about my classmates, my professors, my deans, my tutors, and all of the staff here at MCNY. They gave me the tools and the confidence. I'm not going to say to go out into the world, I'm already in it every day, but to go back out into the world and fight the good fight for those who are not able to fend for themselves. They have taught me that at 56, I said 56, and I look good too. That I can still make a difference. I've just returned from Malaga, Spain with my master's class, and it was definitely a life-enriching experience. I got to live in someone else's space and someone else's culture for 10 days. We learned a lot, and we as a class, or we as a family, brought the knowledge back here to MCNY in order to help future purposes. I did try to find Antonio Banderas, but he was in Florida, so, okay. Also, I would like to give much deserved respect to the single parents, both men and women here today. And I would also like to give much respect to those who are taking care of elderly parents, grandparents, and those who are just searching for a better way of life, but are here to receive a degree today. Today I'm receiving my bachelor's degree in emergency management and business continuity. And, hold on. And I'm also in my final purpose of my master's degree in emergency management, disaster, and business. Just want to say, there have been people in my life who doubted that I would be here today. I'm not going to say that I'm standing up here, because I'm not. I'm standing amongst you. I'm standing amongst those who fought the good fight side by side with me. But there were those who doubted my ability to finish school. But to my naysayers, I say to them right now, how you like me now? That felt good. This spank is tight. I'd just like to say to my children, my family who rode all the way up here from North Kakalaki, and a very special man in my life. Not none of y'all. Who I once told that I was broken. I just want him to know that that word broken has been replaced by empowered. And in conclusion, I would like to end with an excerpt from a story that is very close to me called The Velveteen Rabbit. The Velveteen Rabbit wants to know how he can become real. So he has a conversation with his friend, the skin horse, and this is how it goes. He asks the skin horse, "What is real?" The skin horse replies, "It doesn't happen at all at once," said the skin horse. "You become it. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily or have sharp edges or have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been loved off, your eyes drop out." That sounded like me last weekend. "And you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly except to people who don't understand. Once you are real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always. Just like this education we are getting here at MCNY, and your dreams are the two things that no one and nothing can take from you." And I would just like to say to the class of MCNY 2017, the graduating class, that today is real, and so are we. Thank you. I'll be appearing all week.